She went in and relieved Lamb and threw 4 2/3 innings, but I thought she was very effective in putting the lid on this Texas offense.
Henry, a stalwart leadoff hitter for the Horns. But down 1-2 and make it 1-3 as Jory Hurd, San Antonio native, in her final year on the 40 acres. Payoff pitch now to Good. In the air to right field. Nia McKnight has a beat on it. So a look back to last night. Again, a 4-2 victory. Katie Stewart really turned things around with that 2-run shot we showed you in the open.
She's been
Matter of fact, she only has 3 hitless outings on the entire season to this point. And case in point, today won't be another one.
Ground ball, gets into right field, able to get the first base runner here for the Longhorns, the first.
Reese Atwood, the stud catcher for Texas. Dorns with the white pinstripes. 1-2 pitch, swung on and missed, and Jory Hurd retires Atwood. She's been around the program a little while, and not too bad stats to go along with it.
Yeah,
Vaughn, the Longhorns ace and one of the best pitchers in the history of the Women's College World Series. Gamecock fans didn't like the strike call, but CC and walks on the season, that was at least coming into the weekend. This one will slowly work its way to second base where Leanne Good. Here's Carly Shelton. It's gotten better and better throughout her time in Columbia. Has become just an all-tool.
Part of her development as well was learning how to be an effective leader. A little intense sometimes for a lot of people, and for some people as in the leadership position, that works really well. And for
this will get to the gap. Nice coverage by Caden Henry in center to prevent an extra base hit. Now here's Ariana Rhodey, former All-American and the reigning goal. Trying to get fully unleashed. Best of them. So a tough out. And this pitch gets away from the catcher Atwood, allowing Carly Shelton.
That's something.
Nonetheless, it wasn't so much the location that threw me, it was his just...
Kind of surprised that pause, he didn't call it at first.
And off the edge of the bat goes Tori Inslee right to set. Home run, another one that almost left the yard. She hit it to the deepest part of the ballpark and nicked off the top of the wall in relief of Neely Lamb. Third payoff pitch. In the air, playable for McKnight.
As well, just really good to just kind of get them to just miss a little bit.
Redshirt a year ago, but was outstanding in her first couple years and has been again at shortstop now. This one nearly Texas leads, but she was last year's Gatorade National High School Player of the Year. Not an easy lineup to crack.
I know I deserve to be here. I know I've earned this spot, and I'm going to work my...
9 hits on the season. 4 of Wells are home runs. Up 3 down inning. Goes for it here. Wells gives this a ride. This one hangs up for Quincy Lelio. And they laid the legacy for what is to come as one of 4 co-captains for the Gamecocks this year. Down 0-2 here. And she gets Winters as well. That's 3 of the last 4. Gamecock offense as a whole, 9th in the SEC, entering this weekend in batting average. And a lot of walks, hits by pitch, really a staple of this program, and that was even before Ashley Chastain Woodard got here. They were always one of the runs arounds. Anderson will take her base, 4 straight balls. Conversation in the circle before the second pitch to Hovermail. 3-0. Make it 8 straight balls. McKnight, somebody that has a bit more power than 5'3" might betray. 7 of her 11 hits on McKnight. There's that pop.
only 16 innings, so just getting used to that pressure situation, trying to kind of bear down and
There's the payoff to McKnight. In the air, tracked down by Leanne Good. And the Gamecocks will strand a pair.
Set, seeing them ranked 10th in the preseason poll, especially after the Super Regionals run that they had, kind of mindset throughout this season.
This one a tough one, but grabbed by Shea Anderson. Had to go along.
There's a big competition as to who was going to take over that starting spot for shortstop here for the Carolina defense, but she worked hard.
All SEC pick last year. Sends Shea Anderson the other way behind second base. And another note about just how tough the SEC is. The country that is 8th best in this conference. Plate. And with the 0-1, runner going close, and she is out. That glove makes contact with her calf. I'll put it this way. I think that's tough. Not enough conclusive evidence to say Caden Henry looked like Henry would beat that thing by a mile. Lexi Winters did at a record of just 17-7. Quincy Lelio able to beat it out. The first base umpire and the second worst fielding percentage as a unit. See if the Gamecocks can do anything with it. Carly Shelton plays
her right now that she's been using. So effective, so good, and is really difficult.
The 0-2. This one is hit hard, deep to center field. It won't be deep enough to get out of here. Is it deep enough to advance the runner? It is not in this game. And there it is, down the right field line. Quincy Lelio being sent from third. Does she get there in time? I
never thought she got tagged, but I also didn't think Lelio just that throw kind of pulling Reese Atwood up the third base line a little bit. Man, I'm not sure Lelio even were reviewing that for obstruction in itself.
And so now runners at first and second with 2 away. Davis chops it toward third. J.C. Nichols sees he does it.
Into Texas, there wasn't a whole lot of pressure.
Leanne Good lofts this one out to left for the first out for this honestly relatively young program. It's only the 29th full season. The 0-2 pitch. There, Kaya Altmaier stays alive. She singled to right her first time up. Offenses in the land and put up 7 or more runs in all but 3 games on the season coming in. Tegan Kavan, a complete game gem. That is a called strike 3. Altmaier knew it. Back in the first. The 1-2 to Atwood. It was just foul. Shot to make that Team USA roster as any. Right into the shift. Carly Shelton was there. 2-0. Winters on the ground to second. Leanne Good can't come up with it. It's another error for Texas.
Have kind of added up for them and made games a little bit more challenging for them than they really should be.
A lot of different Longhorns have played into that. Overmail 7 for 16 over her last 7 games. The 0-2 on the ground to third. This one fielded well by Nichols. Potentially a double play. It is. And credit, of course.
Just telling Cocky to clock it.
Oh, yeah?
It's the new lingo these days.
Oh, is it? Gamecock fans coming to life from the 2-2 counts. Strike 3, swing and a miss. Is typically with the changeups, right, you see a significantly slower pitch. That thing was coming in hot. And punches it into the air, and it's caught by Mia McKnight. Very solid numbers for a small sample size for the freshman. Full count offering. Wells pokes it out to left center. Lelio had a long way to go and readjusted at the left. 9-1-2 chance to do that here.
And like you said, 9-1-2 chance here is another time that the Gamecocks are going to be going through the lineup, seeing Gutierrez. So they can get something going. It's going to come down to really the adjustments they make after their previous at-bats.
Lelio.
The word I'm looking for.
Undervalued?
Underestimated.
This will get the job done, not via the walk, but via the base hit to left.
That has to be kind of, the theme of the family and the culture is just that, right?
Everything indeed becomes a competition. This is lined out to right.
See the shift right now the Texas defense is putting on Rhodey.
Comes the 2-1. Rhodey, a slow roller. J.C. Nichols gets to it.
High on Georgia this season.
That was played well.
She's able to hit for power. She's able to slap, kind of do what she wants.
Puts one down. That is fair. The throw to first probably wouldn't have been in time. Now it's Shelton, and the hitters count to good. Out to right field. Nia McKnight won't get there. And indeed she can. So a simple 1-3 nearly lands for South Carolina, all of them singles. Tori Ensley trying to beat out a slow roller to second, can't do so, one away. 2-2 pitch here. Hard one right back to the circle, Gutierrez. Winters in the air. J.C. Nichols, 3 up, 3 down, go the Gamecocks. Has held opponents to 2 runs or less in 15 straight games.
Lane on the other side of second base and that shortstop.
Next opportunity, Martinez, beautifully done. Moves them both over. Jory Hurd back out to the circle, which as of now is good enough to get them this series wins. Hannah Wells to the gap, it's down, and the freshman cashes in. Both pinch runners will score. Texas has
bases that Wells was going to get, but that at-bat there was needed, able to knock in 2 more runs to give them those insurance runs. Now 3-0 over.
Here's the 1-2. Checks her swing. They have to at least like one thing. They're facing the 20-1 reigning national and South Carolina on 2 straight nights. Now they've got a runner in a pickle, and that pinch runner Bennett is out. He got safely into second base. The call was out. See if we can get a replay here.
Yeah, so you see that foot right there in the path. Now, the rule is all determined subjective.
Ultimately results in the 3rd out anyway.
And trying to shut down any offense right here late in this game.
2-2 pitch, called strike 3 on Shea Anderson. McKay to third. J.C. Nichols, and the Gamecocks are down to their final
count against Tegan Kavan.
Swing and a miss. The rise ball beats her, and Texas beats South Carolina 2 in the SEC.
Great job by the Texas pitching staff as a whole. Finding her groove once she did. South Carolina's offense just unable to push any runs across in this one.